Good day, grade 10. So for today, we will have the discussion of our lesson 9, which is circles. A circle is the set of all points on a plane that are equidistant from a fixed point on the plane. So we have here a representation of a circle and that fixed point. And that fixed point is called the center. The distance from the center to any point on the circle is called the radius. So any point, so pwedeng andito, dito, dito, or dito. And the distance ng point na yon sa fixed point natin na center is called the radius. A circle is usually named by its center point. So if the point in the center is C, meaning this circle is circle C. Now let's have several special points, segments, and line on a circle. First, we have chord. Any segment with endpoints that are on the circle. So, if the endpoints are on the circle, ibig sabihin, chord yun. So, we have here line segment AD, line segment EF, and line segment EG. They are chords. Next, we have diameter, a chord that passes through the center of the circle. So, in this example or illustration, we have segment AD as the diameter. Next, we have the radius. Any segmented endpoints that are the center and a point on the circle. So, in this illustration, we have line segment CB. Since ang endpoints niya yung center at any point on the circle, we also have line segment AC and line segment DC or CD. So, meaning, line segment CA, CB, and CD are radii of the circle. Radii, plural siya ng radius. Okay, we have secant, a line that intersects a circle in 2 points. So, in this illustration, we have line EG as a secant. We also have tangent, a line that intersects a circle in exactly 1 point. And in this illustration naman, we have line segment or line IB as a tangent. We also have the point of tangency, the point at which the tangent line touches the circle. It is simply the intersection of the circle and the tangent line. In this illustration, we have the point B as the point of tangency. Kasi ang tangent line natin ito, line IB. So, ibig sabihin, sa point B siya nag-intersect with the circle. So, point B is the point of tangency. Okay, take note, a tangent is perpendicular to the radius drawn to the point of tangency. So, we have here the tangent line, and this is our point of tangency. So, yung radius na madodrawn natin with endpoints, the center and the point of tangency, that radius is perpendicular to the tangent line. Okay po? So, ibig sabihin, tangent IB is perpendicular to the radius CB. Okay, let's have now the equation of a circle. The fact that a circle is the locus also means set of point and a plane equidistant from a given point creates an equation for a circle. So let's have here, let the center C with coordinates HK and let the radius be equal to R, and then we also have here point P on the circle with coordinates X and Y. So the distance from the center to the point P is equal to the radius R. Okay, so we can find the equation of the circle by using the distance formula. So we have this, the distance formula is equal to the square root of quantity x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus quantity y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. So in this illustration, let B, point P, x and y be our x sub 2 and y sub 2, and our h and k be our x sub 1 and y sub 1. So by substitution, we have, the distance is also pertaining to the radius natin. So we have R is equal to the square root of quantity x sub 2 natin is x minus x sub 1 natin is h. So we have x minus h squared plus y sub 2 natin is y. minus y sub 1 natin is k. So we have quantity y minus k squared. Then square both sides. So we have r squared is equal to the quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared. Or we can write this as quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared is equal to r squared. And this is the standard form of the equation of a circle and is sometimes called the center radius form. Okay, ito po. So, in this equation, we have the coordinates of the center as h and k and the length of the radius r. So, what if the center of the circle is the origin with coordinates 0, 0. So, by applying our substitution, we have x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals r squared. Simply, we have x squared plus y squared equals r squared. And this is the standard equation of a circle with vertex at the origin. Okay, let's have some examples. First, find the equation of a circle with center at the origin and diameter of 6. Graph the circle. So, in this problem, we already have the given or the center of the circle, which is the origin. So, coordinates, we have 0, 0. And instead of radius, ang given is the diameter, which is 6. Okay, take note that half the diameter is the radius. So, meaning kapag kinuha natin yung half ng diameter na 6, makukuha na natin yung radius ng circle. So, meaning we have radius as 3. So, we have the given, the coordinates, and the radius of the circle. We can easily find the equation of the given circle. So, since center is on the origin, so we will be using this equation rather. We have x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Substitution, we have x squared plus y squared equals 3 squared. And simplifying, 3 squared is equal to 9. So, this is the equation of the circle. And paano natin siya i-graph? So, first step is to plot the center. So, ang center natin is on the origin, ipa-plot lang natin siya. And the next step, go out 3 units in every direction. Why 3 units? Because yun ang ating radius. 3 units on the left of the center, 3 units above the center, 3 units on the right of the center, and 3 units below the center. Then, last step is to connect them to form a circle. So, i-connect lang natin yung points. And there we have it, the graph of the equation or the circle x squared plus y squared equals 9. Okay po. Next, I have another example. Find the equation of the circle of radius 4 which is centered at 3, negative 2. Graph the circle. So, in this problem, we have the center as at 3, negative 2. So, we have the value of hk natin, which is 3, negative 2, and the radius 4. It is also given. So, we have the center and the radius. We can easily find the equation of the circle. We have quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared equals r squared. So, substitution lang tayo. We will be having quantity x minus 3 squared plus quantity y plus 2 squared equals, radius natin is 4, so we have 4 squared. Then, simplifying 4 squared, we have 16. So, this is the equation, standard form of the given circle. And, paano natin siya i-graph? Ganun lang din, katulad nung kanina. First step is to plot the center. So, ang center natin is 3, negative 2. So, nandito po. Then, go out 4 units in every direction. So, we have 4 units above the center, 4 units the right, 4 units below, and 4 units to the left of the center. Then, connect lang natin yung points to form a circle. That's it. Example, find the equation of the circle with center at negative 3, 6, and the radius with endpoint at 0, 6. So, we have the center, negative 3, 6, yun ang value ng ating h and k. And instead of the length of the radius, ang given ay yung endpoint, that is 0, 6. It also means that the circle passes through this point. Diba kapag radius ang endpoint niya, yung center at yung point on the circle. So, ibig sabihin, we can find the radius by substitution. Isa-substitute lang natin ang ating center HK. So, dito we have negative 3, 6. And yung ating point 0, 6 sa ating X and Y. Since yung point 0, 6 touches the circle. So, let's have the substitution. We will be having now 0 plus 3 squared plus 6 minus 6 squared equals r squared. So, we have 0 plus 3 is 3 squared plus 6 minus 6 is 0 squared equals r squared. So, simply we have 3 squared equals r squared, meaning our radius is 3. We already have the values of our h and k, or the coordinates of the center and the length of the radius. So, we can now easily find the equation of the circle. So, by substitution, we have quantity x plus 3 squared plus quantity y minus 6 squared equals 3 squared. And 3 squared is equal to 9. So, this is the equation of the circle. Then, graph lang natin siya. First is to plot the center. Our center is at negative 3, 6. So, nandito. Then, go out 3 units in every direction. 3 units above the center, right on the center, below the center, and left of the center. Then, connect lang natin yung points to form a circle. And this is the graph of the equation quantity x plus 3 squared plus quantity y minus 3 squared equals 9. Okay pa, there you have it. I hope that you learned something in this video. Keep safe and God bless. Batangayas.